Hello, hello, hello. I'm Bike Again, your main, the real Bill Real. Uh, Today, there were, I think, about 6 or 7 police officers shot. I think 3 or 4 of them died in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where this whole um, Alton Sterling shooting got started about 2 weeks ago. I'm making this video because it hit me what's going on in America and pretty much worldwide. There are 2 types of black people. Okay, I need you to understand what's going on. You have upper class, educated, the bourgeois, shall I say, black folks. Okay, Barack Obama, the Jesse Jacksons, the Al Sharptons, the Kwame Nkrumah, celebrities, okay, athletes. These people are not protesters. These people are enjoying the fruits of the land. They live in the best neighborhoods. They eat the best foods. They send their children to the best schools. They wear the finest clothes. They drive German cars. They vacation around the world. Some of them have many homes in different states. And then you have the lower class, uneducated, unsophisticated blacks who are either in the ghetto or one generation separated from the ghetto, with many of their associates being in the ghetto. They do not earn much money. They tend to be drug users. They tend to do high risk things like speeding. They tend to smoke marijuana in the car. They tend to listen to hip hop music, the down south hood gangster rap type music. They are usually looking thuggish when they go out. They have gold teeth. They have long uncut nails. They look suspicious. They look rather risque when they are out in public. What brought this to my attention is that I saw a video with Michael Eric Dyson talking about black folks and how they're always being suspected of crimes. And I just wanted to take this time to make this quick video to let you know that it is not true for all black people. That is the rift that's going on in the black community. You have people like myself who grew up. I grew up privileged, okay? Not rich, but I grew up on the upper class side, and I had my parents at home, and I had to pay for my lunch. You get me? Okay? My parents had 2 cars, they worked, all that kind of jazz, my parents bought their home, okay? That kind of stuff. So what's happening is the police target low class black people, okay? The people who don't know how to act when they go out in public. The people who don't know how to dress. The people who don't have enough common sense to know, hey, if you're going to smoke marijuana, don't smoke it in your car. Hey, if you're going to be drinking, don't drink while you're driving. Okay? If you're going to listen to music, don't blare it going down the street, attracting attention to yourself so that the police can make a quick stop, okay, and arrest you. All right? Or if you're going to drive around, don't be driving in the typical, Chevrolets that they're looking for. I'm serious. I mean, I guarantee if I pulled up the arrest data on the type of car that black people were driving when they were pulled over or arrested, I guarantee it's the Impala. Okay, but anyway, I'm getting off into another subject. But I'm making this point so that people will begin to understand that not all black people are suspected. And the reason why they're not suspected is because people will judge you based on your outer appearance. A white person can tell if a black person is from a certain neighborhood, if he's from a certain ilk, what type of family he has, based on what his hair looks like, how he talks, what his face looks like, all the way down to the types of shoes that he's wearing, how he carries himself, how he's walking. These things are known. And what is happening is the police know what poor people look like. And they know that there's a tendency that if you're poor, you're probably going to be operating outside of the law. You're going to be forced to operate outside of the law. Meanwhile, people that are from affluent families, they're not going to operate outside of the law. They own their own business. They have good jobs. They're educated. They live in very nice neighborhoods. They drive certain types of vehicles. They drive a certain way. Okay? They don't do high-risk things. They don't hang out with thugs. So I need you guys to understand that there are two different types of black people in the United States, or actually in the world. We have the world of thugs, and we have the world of high society black people. LeBron James, you cannot tell me that LeBron James is being pulled over every freaking time he leaves his house. Even if he doesn't have any tinted windows on his cars, which I'm pretty sure he has tinted windows on his car, but I promise you he's not being pulled over. Take anybody, Don Lemon. I promise you if Don Lemon drives down the street, Don Lemon is not being followed in a convenience store if he goes in to get him something to drink. Okay? A Barack Obama looking type person is not going to be suspected of committing any types of crimes. He looks like he could be a doctor or a dentist or, a lawyer, which he actually is a lawyer, or he was a lawyer, but okay. So, let's get this whole thing straight, that we'll understand that it's a war. The war is, if there's any kind of war, which I do believe there is a type of war going on, it's against poor people. It's against people that don't have the means. They are unsophisticated. They are the vulnerable ones in society. That's what this is about. And the people that are privileged, the people that are wealthy, they don't understand. They do understand, but they're not affected by many of these things. That's the reason why you have a lot of the people protesting that are from single parent families. Okay, they're poor. All right, they're uneducated. Their friends are normally the same types of people as them. Meanwhile, you don't have any of the high class people doing that. The high class black people, the conservative black people, they're looking at them like, dude, what are you going to accomplish? You need to be asking for some new universities. You need to be asking for a new program that will help you out and help you get your credit straight. You need to be asking for a new type of loan, or you need to be asking for a new type of small scale reparations. Okay? That's what high class people are thinking about. They're thinking about climbing the ladder. And lower class people are thinking about what they are being affected with every single day. They're confronting the police every single day. I live in a nice neighborhood. I don't confront the police every day. That's what's going on. Because of where I am, my socio-economic status dictates that. When I'm out and about in my car, I don't deal with the police having to follow me because my car does not look like a typical, I hate to say it, black person's from the hood car. When I get out and I walk around in stores, I'm never followed. Okay? But someone who is from another neighborhood, who's from a lower class neighborhood, whether it's in Chicago, Virginia, Atlanta, they're going to encounter the police because the police have their orders. Watch out for the thugs. Let's arrest them. Let's suspect. Let's see if they're holding crack, if they have a gun, if they have a knife. They look like they're up to something. And I have to say, usually they're right. And when they approach them, Usually these boys, as I said before in the other video, are not equipped with the tools necessary to just survive that encounter with the police, give them what they need, learn to shut their mouths, show respect, and be on their way. They don't have that. So that's what's really going on. It's a cry out from the poor black people. I just wanted to drop this video to let you guys understand that there's two sides to this story. Okay? That's all for today. I'll talk to you later. Peace.